They tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
Fuck you.
Hey, y'all, it's your boy Diggity Dean Dane Sampson, or whatever you feel like calling me today. You know, I'm just trying to chill more in Daner's world. This is the Interview Podcast 513. I have a very special guest here today, a Cincinnati legend, down in the ATL right now. He doesn't need no introduction back home. But he doesn't need much introduction anywhere he goes. This is Slik Bezel, one of my best friends, one of my closest people on this music journey that we've been in. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good today. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you look good, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. Gained a little
Yeah,
weight.
yeah,
A
you
little
gained a
weight.
little bit. I'm trying to lose a little, bro. You
Yeah,
know,
give me some. Shit.
shit, come
Give me
get it,
some.
bro. Come get it. You can have that on you. I wanna start this off though. I wanna take a little stroll down memory lane.
Okay.
Um, so
Me too,
to
actually.
the first time that I ever met you, okay? So
Hmm.
the first time I ever met you, I was with Tokyo Shakur and his crazy ass. But we were looking for
Yeah. I see my boy in a minute though.
yeah, yeah. Just it's Slang Bows now or whatever the fuck he goes by this week. But
Yeah, yeah. He
um
changes shit.
yeah, but anyway, so we were looking for a studio and I was trying to pay for a studio and he took me. We pulled up. It was like near North Side at your
Yup,
granny
yup,
house, and we
yup.
pulled up, and there's another section there, and like we go through ours, and there's another white guy there, and he had sent you
Too
his
far.
track, bruh, and you were like you pulled me to the side, and at this point you had not got up from the chair, so like we had an introduction, and this side you're like, hey man, can you come here for a second? I'm like, sure.
I
You're
know
like,
where you going with this
bruh.
shit.
And you like step outside with me real quick. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? And he's like, you're like, hey man, so I know he's about to rap and shit. Um,
Hmm.
maybe you know where you're at, so you could talk to him. Um, but he says the N word a lot, and he cannot do that
Yeah.
in here. And I was like,
Hell yeah.
he was like, so I was like, I don't know him. You're like, that ain't your boy. I was like, I've never met that man in my
I swear,
life.
bro, I thought he was with you just because he
I was
was
like,
white.
man, just because we whites, bro, I don't know that man. Why the fuck do I gotta have this awkward ass
Who the
conversation
fuck
with
did he
him?
even come with?
Yeah, it was like
Who the fuck did he come with?
I don't. It was a session that was booked for you, and on the porch, he was like, I didn't know it, but because I did come outside because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, look, man, I told him that I said it, but I don't say it no more. I looked on it, I'm like, he don't, he's not gonna read all that shit, bro.
Hmm.
Just
And I didn't want nobody to kick his
yeah,
ass.
just don't say it, bro. And that was my first ever. That was a
Hmm.
what and I we've been friends ever since, bro. And like I
Yes,
don't think
yes, bro.
people take it like I when I was learning how to because I'm I can record a little bit,
Mhm.
um, but that was never going to be my main role. But I needed to learn how to run studio sessions, and
Mhm.
I remember I came to you and you helped me record something for my radio show at that time, and then
Yep.
you would let me either pay for or sit in on studio sessions just so I could learn and absorb. And sometimes I just toss you for money for letting me be in a room because
Yep.
that shit is not free, and you don't do that for everybody.
What the fuck don't?
So what made you do that for me off the rip like that?
I don't know. I was just trying to, I was trying to build with you. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
So what I wanted to do is build with you. So
yeah,
I saw the light in you and I saw that you was trying to really do this shit. So I took a
yeah.
liking to you, bro.
I took a liking to
And
you too, man.
build with you,
I took a
for real.
liking to you too.
And then once we had switched over and we took the studio up there to Busy
Busy
One,
one. Yeah,
and you was up when you was working up there, I'm like, oh shit, man, hell
yeah,
yeah. This
yeah,
same motherfucker. I
yeah,
need you.
yeah. Shout out to Barry Cobb.
Very calm.
He gave me my
Tried to be
first.
sad, free be sad, man.
Yeah, he's locked up right now.
Man, be sad been locked up for almost 2 years now.
God damn. I just remember last time I saw him was again in the studio session. But
Yep,
um,
I got locked up and shit. This nigga was the porter. He was in that bitch.
damn.
He was serving the trays. Yup, serving the trays, serving the lunch and everything.
Yeah, I had a porter job, bro. And then
You gotta put
I was in the medical ward though. I had the Swedish job. I was in the medical ward
damn.
third shift, so I could sleep all day past my time. And then when the jail was quiet, I got to go be, just because them motherfuckers was
Yup,
asleep, they was sick. But the most
yup,
fucked up thing that happened to me in there is I had another officer come down because the psych ward is in the county. It's on the same floor as the medical ward.
right, right.
Uh, So they was like, hey, we need you to help clean up something. We're gonna go down to the psych ward. And first of all, if you ain't never seen the psych ward basically, the Hamilton County Justice Center is as much locked down as a federal facility.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? You're 23 to 20. I mean, you might get out if there's staff, but like, so anyway, you go in there and people are just screaming, whatever,
Hmm.
clanging shit,
Got they jackets on,
clanging
can't
shit, and
move.
like they're like, all right, you gonna go over here, and I see this dude strapped to a chair with like the netting on him and shit. And
Damn.
they're like, hold on, you gotta clean. And I'm like walking over, and he's yelling at me the whole time, like, kill this white boy. Fuck that Porter. If you leave me alone with him, I'm gonna kill him. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with bruh? So they bring me in there. Bruh had shit and taking his shit and smeared it everywhere, bro.
Oh my
And
God,
I'm in
bro.
my jail slides, bro. So I'm like, but the funniest part of that shit is why the dude is like, fucking kill you. Blah, blah, blah. He sees that I'm in slides. He's like, hold up, man. I know I shit on the walls, but you ain't gonna do that to my guy. I know I'll kill him, but don't make him walk in my shit now. And then goes right back to And
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck? I
Yeah,
don't want
that's
to
why they
do.
had his ass
I
in
don't want
there.
to do this job no more. But
His ass fried.
yeah, but going back to our time at Busy One, you had also at that time, like, so I've kind of studied your career now too. You've always for a long, long time. I mean, 15 plus years, you've been
Yes,
a
sir.
studio legend, but you've worked with names like Chief Keef and Little Dirk.
Uh,
Um, when they were still kind of on the rise, but they were prominent.
right.
Um, touch base on that time a little bit.
Which one
What
you
did
want me to start with?
what did you either one? I mean, whichever one you prefer, or who first called you up there, and then tell me a
Um,
little bit about the differences between them because I mean the way they rose up, Chief Keef was first. Little
yeah,
Dirk took it to another level,
yeah,
but Chief Keef's still free though.
yeah. That's crazy. Shit. Dirk actually reached out to me first. Dirk reached out to me first. I was I was at the studio and I was engineering, and I think I was engineering KID at the moment, and he had told me we had a studio on Redden Road, at Bar Hill, and I was recording him over there. And he said, "Yeah, I just signed my record deal with AB. He had signed the Age of Broner, and he was like, yeah, we signed all the artists, all the legends, we signed all the producers. We got you." So I'm like, okay. Went up there. I was producing some beats for him. I had hopped in the car and I had left. I left. I was up there. I met everybody with the team, met the management. Then I left. They said, yeah, we want you to be a part of this. Be up here every day. I'm like, okay, cool. I get home. I think it's like 3 days later, they said, yeah, Young Thug in the studio with Butter. We want you to send some beats or whatever. I was like, I gotta go to the house and be able to get my computer and be able to, send the beats and stuff. I sent some beats over, but I guess they had already made the song or whatever. So a week go past, they say, can you send me some beats? I say, yeah. I guess they had everybody in Cincinnati sending beats or whatever. And they was like, yeah, Dirk here today. They said, Dirk in here with KID. They said, send some beats to us or whatever. I'm like, said, okay. I sent the beats over. I guess it was the first beat. Lil Dirk said, load that shit up. Then after he loaded it up, everybody FaceTime me, they calling me and shit. They like, yeah, Lil Durk just rapped on one of your beats. I didn't even know Lil Durk even rapped on one of my beats. I just sent the beats over, and they picked the first one, and they went straight the fuck in on that bitch. And after that, I started getting more notoriety because I was already on the rise, and everybody already knew what I did
Yeah.
previous before that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had did that for him, and that did pretty big for me because it's almost 2 million views right now just for that single on my mix. That's just on my mixtapes alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how that happened with Lil Durk and stuff like that. And a lot of people from his management, I started linking up with them, and shit, start getting bigger and bigger. I start getting more notoriety, and with the
Yeah, it's crazy how the breaks come, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how little breaks or big breaks or however you want to perceive them come. You know what I mean? They literally check your DMs, check your, respond to people.
that shit important because people don't be checking their emails. That should be really important. Like,
Yeah, and I just feel like it gets flooded. So like once you get to
yeah,
a certain status, it is hard to filter through. Speaking of,
emails, so
it
it's
is it
oversaturated.
is funny that you mentioned Butter though, and then we were talking about Busy One. Do you remember that time at the studio, the fake Young Butter came?
No.
Yes, you was there, bro. And it was this dude. He came with this white boy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm Young Butter," and we were like, "No, you're not." Yeah,
What?
I am. And I'm like, "We know Butter, bro." Like,
When was I don't know. I don't remember. You
bro.
said I was there.
And
I don't remember
I'll
that shit.
send you a clip of it. And then dude, about an hour in after it, he finally gave up and changed his name to Young Buddy in the middle of the session. Like he just didn't
What
try
the
to
fuck?
convince us for an hour that he
Hey,
was
send me the
Young
clip of
Buddy.
that shit. I want to see that, bro. Send me the clip of that
I
shit.
sent you the clip, bro. It's funny as fuck, bro.
I gotta see
And
that.
our time at Busy Going, man, you put in so much work there. It was going. I had my times in and out there. Rest in peace to Paris. Um,
The rest in peace to Paris, man.
yeah,
That was my dog.
I learned so much during my time there. I heard some wild times there too. Like I just seen a clip of Natty, bruh. Natty is a motherfucker,
Oh,
ain't
I
he?
saw that clip. I think I saw that clip
We
when he
went
robbed
smoked
old boy.
it. Yeah, yeah. No, I got a bunch of them, bro. I'm about to start.
Shit.
Now that I'm down here in Florida, like I see, and we'll get to this. I put hella work in, because I've been about 5 years into this, where I consider myself a professional now, where I'm making money, I'm spending money. There's some notoriety that comes with it. I kind of forgot where I was going with that, but you know what? We'll put a pin. Oh, I'm blessed like that. I came down to Florida last year. I took a leap of faith, and it was the right one. And kind of much like you in Atlanta, because I came down here, and the person I was supposed to be down here with, it didn't work out. So I found myself with no one, no network, and I was able to recreate or build brand new because I had the tools. And it's hard in Cincinnati, especially in the lanes at venues. At Busy
Man,
Going,
it's hard as fuck, bro.
there was no
It's hard
white
as
boys
hell.
in Lincoln Heights at Busy Going regularly like that. There's no white boys down there at the Mad Frog like that on a regular basis. Except my little cousin Jay. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to
But
Jay,
you know
man.
what I'm
That's my
saying? So like it was because they was like, who the fuck is this guy? So when I got down to Florida, there's just so many more people. It's easier. You know what I'm saying? And then
yeah.
so then I came home last year because of the cut. So when I got back down to Florida, I didn't realize the amount of money that came in. When I came back, they built me an entire studio to come work at. I got two more on the way, bro,
Damn.
and a team dedicated. Like
You
I
talking
like
about you talking
right
about
now.
right
I'm
now?
talking about right now.
That's the fuck I want to hear, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like right
Don't take
now,
don't take your ass back up there, bro. For real. If it ain't
it's
got
only
nothing to
to
do with
visit. It's only to
yeah, I'm
visit
gonna say if it ain't visiting, if it ain't got something to do with
or business.
family or yeah, bro. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, not that I don't got nothing but love for there. I just don't. Obviously I had a ceiling. I was still doing shit,
You got
but
work to get done. Your work is not gonna get done there. You're
no,
gonna keep
it's
hitting the
not.
ceiling. That's why I
Yeah,
keep saying like, we
yeah.
do the most there. We hit
And
the ceiling there.
you know what? What I've also noticed, more people watching from Cincinnati now than when they actually had access to me.
Yep,
You
yep,
know what I'm saying?
yep.
Um, so tell me a little bit about your transition into ATL life.
Yeah. I've been transitioning for some years now.
Yeah, but I mean full time.
Full time.
You
Yeah,
you
we
live
had to
there
go.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to go. It's better opportunities for me and my family. So it wasn't just a me thing. Like I was already staying in Atlanta before I even moved back to Cincinnati. So I was staying in Atlanta a year before I even moved back to Cincinnati. And that's when I moved back to Cincinnati and I met my girl. When I met my fiance, that's what I'm gonna call her. Yeah. When I met my fiance, it sparked a lot of stuff in my head. It just started making me think bigger
Hmm.
instead of just thinking for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
shit, we talked about it a lot. And shit, we made the move. We God
Hmm.
blessed us and gave us a position to be able to move. We
Hmm.
did it.
Yeah. You got to do it for yourself. I mean, because I mean, both of us have tried to drag kicking and screaming people with us, and that
Yeah.
shit's exhausting, bro.
It
It's
is.
exhausting.
And I'm tired of like I got tired of just making noise. Everybody raps, everybody make music, but who is actually trying to build a fan base? I want to build a fan base instead of just making noise.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the city just making noise. Yeah, we know your name and all that, but it's just a bunch of rapping and a bunch of yelling. Who's actually trying to be in the music industry?
Who's
Who
trying to
wants to be in
evolve?
the music
Yeah,
industry?
who's trying to evolve right now? Because and I find that hip hop. I love hip hop.
Mhm.
R&B first. I'm an '80s baby. And then
Me
hip
too, my
hop.
nigga. I ain't even gonna lie to you,
Yeah,
bro. Yesterday, no, I ain't gonna say yesterday, but the day before yesterday, when I was creating beats on this thing right here,
Mm-hmm.
bro, I made all R&B beats. I didn't make not one rap beat. I said, you know what? Tomorrow, it's another day I'll be able to do that. But today I'm making all R&Bs. I make all R&B beats. All those bitches is nice. Every last one of them.
Well, dude, I can only imagine they're nice because I've seen your growth. I have a folder that you gave me that's a few years old, and I'm still getting through it, and it's still hitting.
Nigga, I just went to some fucking I was when my me and my girl was drinking last night and I was going through my hard drive. I still ain't even get to go through finish going through it. I got so much fucking music. I got an extra 1,000 beats on there and an extra 150 songs
I believe
that
it.
I haven't even touched or even heard,
Now,
bro.
I will tell you though, and Devin Burgess really kind of got this going, but like you too, you produce so much music. Why do we see so little of your own personal music?
Uh was I'm gonna say okay, I'm cleaning up
Like
something.
it's a bullshit ass excuse.
I would say
You got the
it's
dopest
a
playlist of your own shit that's never released in the history of music, bro.
no, it's more of a business strategy for me
Yeah.
because I can easily produce. Say you got your whole neighborhood. You say you from North Side. So
Okay.
you got your whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
Instead of me coming through
Mm.
and like okay, I know I'm just as good or even better than
Mm.
people. I don't want to come off like that. So what I would do is I would record the next talented person from your neighborhood and I would use that and piggyback off of that. So when I drop my album, I'll be able to steal your whole fan base.
Okay. I
It's
understand
a
the
business
strategy.
strategy.
But when are you dropping, motherfucker? Like,
Shit.
you
Next
drop
year.
us teasers all the time.
No, I dropped a lot of singles now. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna drop a project. I think I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
drop
get
a
to that
project.
next.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do February. But I'm gonna
Because
organize everything.
my birthday is February 24th. We can get a single.
Yeah, we can get a single.
All right, bet.
Let's do that.
It's on the record now.
Let's do
But
that, bro.
speaking of,
Let's do that.
so a part of our journey is, I wanted to learn how to produce
We go, babe.
music in a way that I wasn't just because at first when I was just learning, I would just pay for studio time and have people come in and freestyle. That's not building structure. It was
Yeah, it's not.
important to the learning curve. It was
Huh?
very important to the learning curve. Um, but you also gave me a first with my first concept with a instrumental I bought and that we put together and was released and it's out. It's out on all platforms on Spotify. It was called Those Days. I was very proud of that track. You and Nash absolutely killed it.
Hey
Um,
man, my girl love that song. I play it all
man,
the
you should
time.
share it for me sometimes, man.
I sure will. Sure
uh,
will.
so we and I'll just put a little backstory on that. Was like so I had gone through three renditions of that song. When I first bought the instrumental, speaking of Natty, he laid down a verse, but and I waited, and again it was like, man, you can't. He would go to jail, or he would do this, or he would do that. I'm like, bro, all right,
Free Natty, man. Free Natty. Get out next
free
December.
Natty. But
Yeah,
I
you
was
get
like,
out.
I can't. I'm not gonna sit on this forever, bro. It's too good of a track. So now me playing my little puppet master, I had introduced him to Vi Peach, right?
Yeah.
And like that was an odd couple, but whatever. Happiness and belongings. I think I got locked up right as they got together. Um, and then when I got out, they broke up, or he went back to prison and they broke up, whatever. So I convinced her to do a response track.
Yeah.
She did. Again, whatever. And I'm like, I'm tired of these. So then I had learned I had spent so much time with the track when I brought it to you guys with the concept of this is a breakup song. This is saying goodbye. This is, I picture it of you guys in a split screen with a wall in between you and you're each sitting back to back singing. And then we took that to Devin Burgess, who is a wonderful engineer. Shout out to your favorite auntie.
Yeah.
And you guys did that in 1 2 hour session, and then I spent another year. I don't know, whatever. We couldn't get it mixed and mastered,
We
or
knocked that shit out though,
bro, that
bruh.
shit
We
was incredible. That was such a beautiful session,
ain't gonna
and
lie.
to be able to do that in 2 hours, and it was the first time I was able to describe a concept, the narrative, and you guys literally took my thoughts out of my head and brought it to life in song in real time. And
Mm-hmm.
I knew this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. But I also learned you don't have to rush it.
You don't.
You don't.
The fuck don't.
You don't. You don't.
Nope.
And then we also released another single that's one of your favorites. Speaking of that, and then I don't know, there's miscommunication
Let
because I think I told you, let's go
go
up.
on. That's
They
my
go
shit.
Taylor
I can't
Ice
wait to
Ice
drop,
it.
man. I can't wait to
So
shoot the video to that shit, bro.
yeah, I want to put that on our target for next year to do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
because that's the thing about music, man. Yeah, you had a release, but so many people are gonna hear it for the first time.
It's music is timeless. Music
Music is
timeless.
timeless, bro.
Music is timeless.
I
And
got some ideas for that shit too.
I'm trying to hit I'm trying to hit a certain position before I release music. That's why I don't put out a lot of my music.
Hmm.
Okay, back to what you were saying earlier. Why I don't release a lot of music of mine? Because once you release it and put it on a platform, it loses value.
That's fair.
It loses value, especially when you're not putting it out on a big scale like the radio.
Yeah.
That's what you want. That's what you want, and that's what I'm going for.
Okay.
So I don't want to put out music and just be like trying to. All right, I'm putting out music just because I can do it, or all right, you putting out music. You just dropped the mixtape. Now I want to drop a no, hell no. I'll listen to your mixtape and wait to put my shit out. Because when my shit get put out, by the time my shit come out, your shit gonna be old. Nobody ain't gonna be playing your shit no more.
That's fair.
So I'm more of a strategic person than just a rapper or just a producer, which is a strategic thinker.
No, I know you are. I know you are. We always joke around. You're the most hood nerd
Yep, definitely.
that either one of us know.
Yep.
Respectfully,
Mm-hmm.
respectfully, because he'll still kick your ass. But
Mm-hmm.
you know,
For
but
sure.
for sure, 100%. I mean, so tell me. So you're making R&B. I've seen you go into some EDM. I've seen you go into. Who are you listening to
I
right
love
now?
ADM, huh?
Who are you listening to right now? And let's keep it to some names that people. We'll spice it up. Like who would they? Who?
What I'm listening to right now, babe, for
What's
real.
playing on your radio?
Friday.
I love Friday.
I listen to Tusi.
I love
Shit.
Tusi. Did
Oh,
you
that black.
did you see Tusi? But this is a true story. Just signed a Division I scholarship to play football for the University of Syracuse. Tusi.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
That
that.
is insane.
Yeah,
Can
that's
you
insane.
imagine that
That's
motherfucker
lit.
being so cool he can beautifully sing and dance and steal your bitch
I
and then
forgot,
go knock you out on the football field?
I forgot who it is, but it's another rapper. He played football in Turkey.
Did he? Well, I mean,
Yes.
Two
No, he
Chains
played. He
played
played. He plays football in Turkey.
and he raps right now.
Yes.
I mean, we're multi-talented, you know,
Hell yeah.
multi-talented. So now, if you could work with any artist, your dream collaboration, who would that be?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Mariah the Scientist.
Mariah the Scientist. Okay, I fuck with it.
Make good ass music. I listen to a lot of R&B females right now.
Yeah, dude, I have the same affinity,
That's
bro.
what-
I love power ballad singing divas. Adele
I'll
is
be
my
like,
shit.
I'll be liking to hear what the fuck they got to say.
Well, and first of all, it's sexy. Like, you know what I mean? Like to be
A
sung to like that by a
bunch
beautiful
of
woman.
talking shit about them all day.
Yeah, and I used to make this comparison. I was like, man, you know, especially with like homophobia, they'd be like, man, that's gay. You listen to Adele, you listen to. So I'm like, that shit is beautiful, motherfucker. Who cares if I want to sing along to how Adele wants to make love to me? But you
Listen, bro.
know, at word for word, how Two Chains like his dick suck, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
You
Like,
know what I'm
man, bro,
saying? Shit weird.
we know what the fuck we like, and we know what we don't like. Nigga, if you gay, you gay. But nigga, we listen to females. If I could sit here and listen to a female, if I could listen to my girl talk to me all day,
All right.
why wouldn't I want to turn on some music that I can listen to all day as well?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It can be a female or it could be a male. It doesn't matter.
If it's
Music
present,
is
it's
music.
president. And if I like
Yeah.
it and it's not, then who? It's my shit. It's my ears.
And I'm
You know what I'm
trying
saying?
to I listen to sometimes I want to listen to music to calm down.
Yeah.
I can't turn on our shit to calm down.
No.
I can't turn on my shit to calm down. I'm gonna turn on my shit to turn the fuck up.
Yeah. And honestly, as I'm getting older, if I'm walking past some like clubs, I'm looking to go wow, and they got that super aggressive drill shit on.
Yeah,
I'm not necessarily going in there, bro. I don't. That's the temperament in there. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
ain't always trying to knuck if I want a buck. Sometimes I just want to frolic as I stroll, motherfucker. Like you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Um. I've got an out of nowhere question. If you could compare your music to any kind of or type of food, what kind of food would you say best describes your music?
Uh, do it got to be
And why? And
can it
why?
be a can it be a liquid? Do it got to be
I haven't had someone answer that. I guess there is a liquid diet. Go
uh?
ahead. We can do your what's your
My
liquid?
shit is water.
It's water. Straight
You know
white.
why it's
Why?
water?
Okay, that's a very basic answer unless the explanation is good.
That shit keep flowing.
Okay.
That shit just keep flowing. Niagara Falls. That shit gonna keep coming.
And you could drown in it, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Or you can float.
okay, or you could float. Oh,
You can
I like
float.
that.
I'm
I like
floating.
that. Okay,
I'm floating.
all right,
I put that shit out. I let everybody else drown in. I float though.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So
Got one of
with
them.
now you travel. How is business going down there in Florida? Are you getting some bookings? I know you come home quite a bit.
No, you
That,
in
that
Florida.
that's kind of an accomplishment in itself that you are able to be like, hey, I'm in Cincinnati for the weekend and stay booked. How is
Mhm.
business going down there in Atlanta?
It's kind of a transition,
Hmm.
but I won't disclose the business on that. I'm gonna just let God handle all that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, for
When
sure.
I
I
come
mean,
out, when I put certain stuff on social media, you will be able to see it. But
mhm.
right now, we still transitioning. We still getting stuff organized, and you know, so
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, man, what I like that. So what else is going on? I mean, so if you let's give you have years and years of experience
there you go, man.
in the industry. Um, we'll start with a producer. If there's a young producer just getting started, and we'll put it in the context, if you could give 15-year-old Slick some advice as they were getting ready to start on this producer music journey,
Uh-huh.
what would that sound like?
What would I tell myself? What would
What
I
would you
tell my
tell
people?
yourself? And a
What would
consequent
I tell? What would I tell?
anyone? Yeah.
Um, not to take too much input from people who you haven't seen in that position that you want to be.
Yeah.
Don't take advice from someone that hasn't did what you're trying to do.
Hmm.
Don't do it. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. If I can go back, I would stop listening to people who didn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
I would have started early.
And how do
It
you
took me
how
a
do
little bit
you
of-
okay? Now elaborate on that advice a little bit. How do you decipher who people are that matter and you should listen to, and people that don't and you shouldn't, because you don't always know when you're first getting started.
I was more. I mean, this with any teenager or you be naive to a lot of things.
Hmm.
So, for instance, say I'm chilling with a whole crew. Say I don't even know this crew. Say I'm chilling with my crew and my crew tell me, hey, you heard about this crew? You heard about these niggas? And I'll be like, oh yeah, I heard about these niggas. Yeah, shit. I heard they doing this and I heard they doing that. We need to try to link in with them.
Hmm.
That I wouldn't do that. I
Yeah.
want to link with these people just because you telling me to go link one of them, I might find out 2 or 3 years later, like this nigga ain't even as good as me. You you
You're
you
right.
feeding into a trend.
Yeah, yeah, and I learned that a lesson a lot, man. Paying thousands of dollars, thinking I'm gonna make a hit every time, and
Man,
bound to lose some.
I gave DJ E the 5,500 motherfucking dollars at one time. I gave Honor Roll $2,000 at one time. I paid for this nigga hotel. I paid for his flight.
Yeah.
Man, me and my white boy bought. It was me and one white boy. We balled the fuck out, bro.
Hmm.
Like, I thought that shit was, man, bro. You can't listen to people, bro. You got to
But
do it on your own.
sometimes in that moment,
Mhm.
don't forget how that made you feel at the time, though.
Hey, that nigga
It
fifty five
made you
hundred dollars
feel
put my
good.
shit on my mixtapes, bro. I put
Yeah.
my shit on my mixtape. I was on the top block
Yeah.
all week. I was watching my shit climb and
Hmm.
everything. No, I thought if I would have did something different, then I
Hmm.
would have took that money, invested it, and took myself to labels, which I'm about to do now.
Yeah, as you
It's like
should.
I ain't got my white boy with me though, so I got to do it on my own.
Your white boy's always available. You just got to communicate.
You nah, you my new like my best friend,
Yeah.
white boy. That was just a white boy that I was fucking with on the music. He was a rapper. He was an artist at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, man.
Hmm.
So if what
He's
is
funny as
my
fuck.
I
Funny
asked
as
somebody
fuck.
the other day, man. They was like,
This
I was like,
Discord
man,
shit.
I'm tired of getting called the white boy, man. When do I get to be the white man? And they said, never. You're the alien. I was like, all right, that's what it is.
Nah, they dumb as fuck for that. I ain't even gonna lie. They dumb as fuck for that. That's funny.
So, how does the rest of this year look like, and what does in an ideal 2026? How does that play out for you?
Oh. I'm closing out. I'm closing out this year. Producing a lot of more beats, upload more beats to YouTube
Yeah.
on my YouTube channel and stuff.
What is
And
your YouTube channel?
it's Slik Bezel.
Yeah.
Slik
Slick
Bezel the
Bezel.
beat guy.
Slick Bezel the Beat God.
Uh, Slik Bezel
Okay.
the beat god.
THE
I'm
or
not,
the?
shit, I forgot. Let me look
Oh,
at my shit.
it's okay.
Shit, put it in. When you spell both of them, that shit gonna pop up
We'll figure
anyway.
it out, man. I'm just mostly asking for caption
Uh,
reasons. But
That shit
anyway,
on.
so okay, you're gonna put a lot more of that out, and then how does that lead into 2026?
2026, I'm gonna do a lot of streaming. I'm gonna be streaming a lot. I'm gonna be streaming producing. Like whatever beat, any beat that somebody, any beat that you gonna hear on social media or on any one of the music platforms, any beat, I'm gonna make sure I'm going live, making that shit. I want people to feel like they with me while I'm doing.
Because that's
I want
that's
people
the
to feel
way,
like they with me.
man. Interactive, you know.
Yeah, because
And
you'll get more of engagement. You get more of engagement if your fans can feel like they with you when you're doing the shit, and then they hear the instrumental and hear one of their favorite artists rapping on that shit, bro. That's gonna make my fan base blow. Like my fan base gonna blow for real.
yeah, because
Like,
music and art is supposed to be a shared experience.
yeah, they want to share the experience with you.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Sure.
how is navigating being a father and with someone of your status? I know partially that's probably why you moved
Mhm.
because you were always going to be slick and since
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
Uh, what kind of message do you want to leave and legacy for those children?
Uh, Stay hungry. That's why I chose to leave. I'm so hungry for this music industry shit. I really want to show my family and all my friends and everybody I know that I can do this shit.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's just motivation. It made me feel like it's more to life than just having a dream
yeah,
or just having goals. It's more to life.
yeah,
Like having kids was the best experience that I ever experienced in life.
yeah. And they your little twins too,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, and it keep you hungry.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, because
keep you
we
hungry. They
do
keep you
this shit. We do this shit because we love this shit and we want it as bad as we can breathe.
facts.
Facts. And if you don't, and if you feel in some type of way, we'll drink some water
Y'all go drink some water, goddamn.
then. Because that's what I'm saying, man, bro.
Rub
Like
my thirst. Rub my thirsty, man.
yeah, and that's the thing is like I've stopped apologizing. You know what I mean? I don't. If that's how the fuck you feel, then stay the fuck over there. Then you know what I'm saying?
Hell
On
yeah.
some real shit because like, and I'm not no violent person or this, but if I'm around in this,
Hey,
I'll
babe,
pull up.
my
You know,
aunties up there.
and
Hey, on the
I'll
seat.
pull up. I'll and I want to be the best, and I want to make a statement. So I ain't here always trying to make friends. You know what I'm saying? And if I
Yep.
stepped on your toe, you probably deserved it.
That's
Fuck you.
that's what
You
I
know
that's what I really wanted to say though.
what's that?
Uh, you ain't really got friends
No.
and shit. Everything, like if I could tell my 15-year-old self something too,
Hmm.
treat everything as business.
Yeah.
Don't take nothing personal.
Nope.
Treat everything as business. I don't give a fuck if you taking out trash working at McDonald's, which is my first job, by the way. My last job, by the way.
Yeah.
Been a full-time producer the whole time.
Yeah.
And I told they ass too. I told them I was gonna do this shit. All the motherfuckers, at first they was calling me Juan. Everybody was calling me Juan, because my name Day Juan.
Hmm.
Man, them motherfuckers everybody call me Slick Bezel now. I told them motherfuckers I was gonna do this shit. They weren't calling me Slick Bezel at first. I can't see nobody without them calling me Bezel. They call me what I want to call myself. Motherfucker was calling me Juan, bruh. Everybody was calling me Juan. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I told them motherfuckers I was gonna do this shit, and I ended up doing this shit.
Yeah, and you doing it, bro. And it's we're no longer like
Big man.
I can say this about yourself. I can say this about me. We're in positions that we're not just chasing our dreams anymore. We are actively
Nah,
living them,
living this shit, bruh. I
living
remember
this
when we
shit.
first started, bro. We both of us weren't doing this shit that we doing now.
No, no. And I needed
Oh,
to be, um, I was doing it a little bit, not to the capacity, but like we kept calling, and that's another thing. Like I knew you was gonna be a friend for life when I was locked up for that like nine straight months, whatever. You answered the phone every time.
hell yeah.
Every time. To the point you was like, dang,
Man,
you
that's
gotta
my
stop
dog.
talking about the same shit. And I was like, I'm in jail, motherfucker. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. But
Up,
what I'm dreaming about when I get out of here. You know what
up.
I'm saying? And
Real
like
shit.
you
I
still
definitely did it.
answer to this
Nigga,
day?
I ain't know you had a tattoo on your head.
Oh yeah, Viva.
Nah, the other one on the front.
You ain't never seen that?
Hey, I saw
The
that shit.
Viva.
I saw. shit. I
Yes,
saw
you
that.
have, bro. That's
Yeah, I
been
saw
there. That's
that shit.
part of my logo, bro.
It just it look fresh though. Look
Oh,
fresh.
thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have never got it touched up, believe it or not.
Nah, yeah, that shit fresh. Shit, I
It's
ain't never
funny.
got this motherfucker touched up. This motherfucker just been there the whole
It look
time.
nice too. All right, I'm about to get some more. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm about to get some
Yeah,
more though. But
yeah, I'll definitely get some more. I'm gonna get my whole neck done.
yeah. If I
Yeah,
could
all
ask you some inspirations that has inspired your style of music or the way you produce, um, or even, and you can make this a layered answer. The business you talk about.
huh?
Who are some of those heavy inspirations and influences? Um,
Yeah.
I mean, some people say Jay
But
Z. Some people say whoever. I think you understand the question though.
I'm gonna say what that nigga said. What that nigga said on Dave Chappelle. What Prince said. He said evolution.
Evolution is your
That's
inspiration.
evolution.
So
That's my
Prince,
motivation. Yeah.
evolution.
I ain't no fucking Prince. Just the evolution.
You got to specify because that did not answer my question at all.
Now, I know what you were saying. I really don't. I can't specify like my just I don't know. Life is just influencing, bro. Just
Hmm.
I don't really got no a certain person or a certain entity. Like
I feel it.
I'm just happy with just knowing that I'm going, knowing that I'm doing this shit.
All right. Well, let's play a little game, and I'm gonna
Perfect.
do. I'm gonna ask the questions blind. It's called Blind Top Five. Have you ever heard
Oh
of
yeah, let's
this?
do that. Let's do that.
Okay. So I'm just going to explain the rules for the folks at home. What I am going to do, but this is the first time that I don't have
Hey, bitch, you done got cold with this shit. I ain't even gonna
the
lie.
answers
Cool.
prepped
Yeah.
or the questions prepped. So what it is I am going to ask Slick to blindly rate his top five producers, 1 through 5. But when I say a name, he has to rank them, and then that is locked. You cannot change your rankings, and you don't know who's coming next.
Okay.
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 So we're gonna go with producers. We are gonna start with DJ Khaled, 1 through 5.
DJ Khaled,
Mm-hmm.
5.
Okay. Timberland.
Timberland,
Mm-hmm.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Ooh, The Alchemist.
Alchemist, 4. Damn, I wish I could switch in with DJ Khaled, bro.
Okay.
The
Pharrell.
Alchemist to go 5. You said Pharrell.
Pharrell.
Pharrell can go 3.
Okay.
Pharrell go 3.
And then for the last producer, super producer, Scott Storch is your number one answer because you don't have a tie.
Hell, motherfucking yeah, that's my number one answer.
Yeah. So for
Hell yeah,
folks,
gosh, Storks, nigga, top
yeah.
all the bitches.
So for
What?
that blind five ranking, I think you did well. You ranked DJ Khaled number 5,
Yeah,
Alchemist number 3, or number 4,
yeah,
Alchemist. Or I'm sorry, let me start over. DJ Khaled at number 5, Alchemist
yeah.
at number 4, Pharrell at number 3, Timbaland at number 2, and Scott Storch at
I
number 1.
definitely
I
did
think
good
that's a
as
very good list. Yeah,
fuck,
you did a
nigga.
great job.
Hell yeah, that's how you know I do my research. I do
Yeah,
well. What? I'm a
yeah,
journalist too, nigga.
yeah. I do appreciate the run that Alchemist is on right now, though. I do
Yeah,
appreciate that.
I know I fuck with the Alchemist though, but he
Yeah,
ain't fucking with
Alchemist.
Scotch, nigga.
Yeah,
Josh
no,
Storch
Scott
got
Storch.
hits.
Hits, hits.
I'm talking about nigga songs you don't even think that nigga did. Then Timberland.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Quit playing with me, man. Quit
Okay.
playing with me, bro. Like, nigga. Then that nigga, bro, it's enough, bro. Motherfuckers ain't got to get hit the Magoo, bro. Because it used to be Timberland and Magoo before it was
Yes, it
Timberland.
did.
Man, what? That get your freak on beat? Man, that
Get your
nigga
freak on.
Magoo went
Get your freak on,
crazy
bro.
on
I
that
love
beat.
Missy Elliott too, by the way, bro.
Missy Elliott was that's what got me even making beats, nigga. My first beat, I remade a Missy Elliott beat because
Which
I
one?
was which one was it?
I love my first Missy song was
Pass
"I
that Dutch.
Can't
Pass that
Stand the
Dutch.
Rain."
It was past that Dutch.
Pass that Dutch.
Yeah, that was my first remake.
Yeah,
I actually made it on the computer, and I was like, "Damn, I can make the bitch on the computer."
for
And
sure.
after that, it was a Missy Elliott beat. That's definitely what it was. And then I did that shit. I started making beats every fucking day after that.
Yeah, and that's how it starts. That's how a passion starts. You
I
know.
had a trial version though.
Yeah.
I ain't had a Bo Grill. I had a trial version.
Bro, you still ain't got the real programs. Let's be honest.
Shit, I got all them bitches
He got
cracked.
every. He has the most plugins. He showed me a folder one time with 1,000,000 plugins. A
I got a
million.
million followers on that bitch, bro.
And knows where every single one of the things on there are. It's incredible, to be
Yep.
honest.
Hell
Just
yeah.
to be honest. So
I download plugins every day.
I know you do. Dude, you'll
Hmm?
never stop evolving, like you
I
said.
love some. I downloaded some last night.
Yeah. I got you. This has been a wonderful episode. I hope that we can keep this up or find some capacity. I know you say we will, but even in capacity, whether we're a distance or
Nigga,
different ways.
I'm finna start streaming. You gonna get me familiar with it a lot.
Yeah.
You starting. I see you getting better with it too, nigga. I want to stream every week, at least once a week.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that.
It's gonna get me better and familiar with twitching.
Yeah, yeah, and Twitch streaming, and we could have some topics. That's great. Slick, I want you to look at the camera. I want them to tell them who you are, where they can find you, how they
Mhm.
can book you, and leave a lasting message as we take out the new year.
All right, I'm everywhere. All social media platforms. SLIK space BEZZLE. That's how you gotta search up. Any bookings, if you want to reach me, go through this nigga. That's my white nigga right there, bro. Go through him. You want to call me, you want to contact, you want to get any instrumentals, any beats, remakes, edits. Got my boy Dane. He got it.
Yeah, and we are. I'm going to put him on the record for this. He promised me that. And hey, is your fiance listening? She
Yeah.
listening? All right. Hey, fiance. Slick promised me that he would have you record him do his verse on those days. So I
Song I
think,
did with Nash.
yeah. So I need you to record that for me, so I could please share it
She
with the
gonna be
world.
my camera. She gonna be the camera woman, bro.
And honestly, if you could get me to me in like the next day or two, that'd be super swell. So, I'm
She
gonna.
said she got you, bro.
She got you. All right, we got it on record.
Yeah, she remember everything, bro.
All right,
Trust me.
I really need it. You know that I put a lot of passion in
She,
that project, a lot of
she
passion in
remember
this
everything.
friendship. This is Slick Bezel. This is the Interview Podcast 513. I'm your boy Diggity Dane Sampson, and that's a wrap.
Right.